News of a new gold strike spread fast in the early West. In 1868, new finds were reported in the White Pine Mountains near Ely, Nevada. And from all over the country, men came to try for the big bonanza, men with hopes and dreams of great riches. And with them came women who knew that real wealth was a happy home on a solid foundation.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Martha. I wish I could have done more. Not been easy for you with Jim away so much.
Well, things are going to be different from now on.
Well, as soon as he gets back, you send him in. He can start work right away.
Cal, if Jim should come here first, you won't say anything.
Not a word.
I want to tell him myself. Oh, we certainly can use that money. And the sooner Jim settles down, the better.
Well, he may come back a millionaire. It's happened, you know.
Oh, I know, but not to Jim. He just wasn't born lucky. But then I thought he ought to have his chance to try.
Well, I won't have to wait long to find out.
It's Jim! Jim!
Martha! Honey! Oh. We did it, Martha. We found it.
You made a strike?
Sure enough did. The real thing.
Look at this.
Oh, it's gold, all right. I know gold when I see it.
You wouldn't believe the mountain of gold where this came from. And it's all ours. Right up to the sky.
Sure enough.
Shouldn't we let Cal see it first?
As soon as Cal confirms what we already know, I'm going to the claims office and make things legal. And then, Martha, you can pack our bags for London, New York, Paris. Well, I got it this time, Cal. 10,000 a ton, for sure.
Oh, that's great, Jim, great. Where'd you find it?
Oh, about a mile past where Newton had his claim. Ike said he always knew if someone just looked in the right place, that it'd be there. Right for the taking.
Jim, while Cal is looking at the gold, I think I'll step over here and see some old friends. Been pretty dry up there, you know, where we've been.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Ike. Now, there you are, a fortune right before your eyes.
What do you think, Cal?
Probably $1,000 right there.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Jim, but,
What do you mean?
it's not gold.
Wait a minute. Of course it's gold. Anyone can see that. Why are you telling me it's not, so you can keep it for yourself?
Jim.
I'm sorry, Cal. Ike said...
There's no gold in that area. Ike knows that.
But we spent 3 weeks searching over every rock on that hill.
Ike's been in these hills for years. Been over every inch of them many, many times. It's become a way of life for him. Find someone with a grub stake, offer to help. It's better than asking for a handout.
But I worked so hard with it, worthless.
Gold's like anything else. You want it, you gotta go work for it.
Yeah, sure. I'm sorry, Martha. I guess you better not pack our bags after all.
That's all right. Now let's go on home. You'll feel different after a nice dinner. Better than you could get in New York or London or Paris.
Thanks anyway, Cal.
We'll see you tomorrow, Cal.
I'm sorry things didn't work out better for you.
Nice cooking dinner for two for a change. Lots of excitement in town this morning.
Oh?
Bank over in Thomasville was robbed. Posse went out to look up north of there. Sheriff said he was going to look around here himself. Didn't seem to think they were headed this way.
They get much?
About $50,000, I think.
That's a lot of money. Well, I don't suppose we'll see him around Ely anyway.
Oh, I don't know about that. They might come bursting in here any minute. Guns ready. All right, Jim Otis. We know you got 10,000 in gold on you. Hand it over and nobody'll get hurt.
That's not funny, Martha.
I was just trying to cheer you up. Don't have to get upset.
You know, I spent a lot of time and a lot of money for nothing. Wasted. Well, I thought you'd be unhappy or mad or something.
No, I'm not mad. You didn't find a gold mine. That's not the end of the world.
I don't think you realize what this means. All the things I planned for you. Beautiful clothes and diamonds and a fine house.
All I want is my husband coming home to me every night. From a plain, ordinary job to a plain, ordinary house.
That's not good enough for you.
Oh, it's good enough for me. It's not good enough for you. You're the one who wants the castle in the air. All I want is a home on a solid foundation. Cal had some interesting news this morning. His business is getting so good he's going to enlarge the store. Be too big for him to handle by himself anymore. Wants you to come work for him.
So that's it. You want me to be a storekeeper?
Jim, it's not a life sentence. As a matter of fact, I think it's an excellent chance. There's a possibility you might someday become a partner. And it's a lot better than tramping across the desert.
Look, I know what Cal's up to. He was such a good friend of your father, he thinks he has to take care of us. Well, for one thing, I don't accept charity. And for another thing, if I'd wanted to be a storekeeper, I could have stayed back east.
Now, listen, Jim,
You listen to me, Martha. Now, I came out here to find gold. And I'm gonna find it. And it won't be in Cal Stern's store.
And what are you going to use for money? It may be of some interest to you that the rent is due here the first of the week, and we don't have the money to pay it.
That's not much. That's all I have left.
We had an agreement, remember?
I remember.
I've lived up to my part. When we were married, we agreed it was worth a 3-month try to come all the way out here. All those stories back home about people becoming millionaires overnight. I almost believed it.
That's the difference, Martha. You almost believed it. I did believe it, and I still believe it. I know with a little more time I can make a strike.
But the 3 months are over. It's time for you to live up to your part and settle down. We can't live like this forever.
You know, Ely may be a good place for gold mining. But it's a terrible place for a honeymoon.
Are you going down to see Cal this morning?
Not just yet. I've been thinking about what you said. The 3 months. It's not quite over yet.
Well, it's over tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow. 2 more days. Will you give me that?
I don't see any point in it, Jim. 2 more days, then 2 days after that, and...
No, just 2 days. And if I don't find anything, I promise I'll take the job with Cal.
There isn't any money left. I don't see how you can take old Ike along.
I'm not gonna take Ike. The only reason I took him before was because he knew the territory. But I know it well enough myself now.
All right, Jim, I'll give you the 2 days. But if you're not back tomorrow night, I'm going to borrow the money from Cal, and I'm going back home.
Oh, but, honey, you can't.
When you find your pot of gold, Jim, you can send for me.
I'll be back.
Be careful.
See you tomorrow night.
you go around that way. We don't know how many there are, so shoot first and ask questions later. Stop right there. Not one move. Stand up and turn around. Where's your friends?
What friends?
Don't play stupid with me. The posse.
It's no posse, I'm alone.
They're probably up there right now. I'm gonna ask you once more. Where's the posse?
Look, I'm alone. I'm prospecting.
Pretty good prospecting. $50,000 worth.
We can't waste any more time. He may be telling the truth. Get the money. We'll go as far as we can tonight.
We can use the extra horse.
We may use him.
Get rid of him. We wasted 3 hours covering our trail already.
Just a little insurance. Posse won't be so anxious to shoot us if he's the target. Get the horses.
Look, I won't tell anyone I saw you.
That's right, you won't. You're riding with us, Prospector, until we got no more use for you. Let's go.
Let me get my canteen.
Afternoon, Martha. Where's Jim? I expected he'd be in to see me before now.
He's gone again.
Didn't you tell him about coming to work in the store?
He's just not ready to settle down. Oh, it's not that we don't appreciate it. I tried to make him understand. I guess it's my fault.
What about your agreement? You said these 3 months were over.
Well, they're not actually over until tomorrow. And Jim insisted on having his last 2 days.
Well, don't you worry. I don't think he's going to accomplish much in 2 days.
Oh, I know that, but he left anyway. And I just said to him that if he wasn't back on time, I was going to go home.
I don't want you to do anything hasty, Martha. Anything that you'd regret.
Oh, I've thought it all out. That's one thing about being alone. Plenty of time to think.
Well, I'd like to help if I can.
There is one thing you could do. I don't like to ask, but if you could lend me the money for my fare, I'll send it to you as soon as I can.
There's no problem about that. I wish you'd think it over again some more before you decide. Stop in and see me tomorrow.
All right. But my mind is made up.
We'll stop here for the night. Get down and sit by that tree. We may need you a while longer, so don't make us any trouble.
He's trouble enough already.
Don't start a fire. You want to get the posse on us?
I think we lost them.
We won't take any chances. If we start tomorrow, at dawn, we'll be there by tomorrow night.
What about him? He's slowing us down.
I'll take care of him, but I'm sure we've lost him.
Look, I don't care who you are or what you've done. I'll forget about it, just like it never happened. I gotta get home. My wife.
Not a chance.
Look, you got the money. I don't care about that.
First prospector I met don't care about money.
Prospector's got to protect their claim. That's what we're doing. Took months to play in this job. It was perfect until you came along, and it's going to finish perfect.
I gotta get me some sleep.
Go ahead, I'll take watch. You better get some sleep. And if you're thinking about trying anything, think of those 2 dead men at the Thomasville bank. Let's go.
It's off that way, Sam. Hold! Tie him up, Sam. Get him over there mounted, huh? You're a lucky man, Jim.
Sure glad you came along, Sheriff.
Been trailing him since yesterday. Don't have to worry about that one anymore. How'd you find these two?
Well, I found their gold mine, and then they found me. Always did have a good nose for gold. Oh, the money's all in the bag there, Sheriff.
Oh, good. The bank will be glad to have it back. Gonna ride back with us, Jim?
No thanks, Sheriff. I got some unfinished business to take care of before I go back.
Find any more gold mines like this one, you'll be rich. See you back in town.
Thanks again, Sheriff.
Hello, Martha. You feeling better today?
Fine, but I haven't changed my mind. There's a stage leaving at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to be on it. That is, you'll still lend me the fare.
Well, I wish you'd reconsider. Think it over a little longer and talk it over with Jim when he gets back.
That would just mean putting things off. Somehow he has to find out it doesn't take a gold mine to make me happy.
Well, maybe you're right, but I sure will be sorry to see you go.
Well, Mrs. Otis. Didn't expect to see the wife of the hero. Congratulations.
What for? What's happened?
Oh, Jim caught the bank robbers, even killed one of them.
Jim did that?
Just a minute, Sheriff. Jim caught the robbers?
Where is he? Is he all right?
Oh, he's fine. It's a good thing for him we got there when we did, though. One more killing wouldn't make any difference to those two.
Did he go on home?
No. Don't worry about him. He's all right. He just said he had some unfinished business to tend to first.
Thank you, Sheriff. I'll be ready to leave at 9. If you could come over and help me with my bags, it'd be one more thing I'd be grateful for.
I'll be there.
Bye, Mrs. Otis.
Come in, Cal.
Morning, Martha.
Be ready in just a minute.
Well, there's no rush. There's plenty of time.
I guess that's everything.
Here, let me help you. Sure you won't stay over a little longer, Martha? Everything may work out just fine if you just give it a chance.
No. It wouldn't be any different. I don't know what's going to become of Jim, though. Cal, maybe when he comes back, you could talk to him.
I'll do my best.
Miss Otis! Miss Otis!
Well, that's old Ike.
What's wrong with him?
Miss Otis!
What's the matter, Ike?
Miss Otis, you better come down and see what your husband's doing.
What's he doing?
I don't know what he's doing. I never saw anybody do anything like it. He's gone plumb crazy.
Stop jabbering, Ike, and tell us what happened.
Well, I tell you, that tenderfoot's been in the sun too long. The heat's got him, that's what.
What is it exactly that you saw?
That fella standing there breaking up rocks and piling them in rows.
He's what?
You better hurry up before it's too late.
Well, what did Jim tell you he was doing?
He didn't tell me nothing. He said he didn't. He was too busy for talking.
Where is he?
Out on the South Road about 4 miles.
I don't understand.
I tell you that he's been in the sun too long. That poor fellow standing there singing and stacking up rocks.
Well, let's go take a look. Come on now, Ike.
We've got to hurry up. We can't lose any time now.
Come on down there.
There he is. Just like I told you, still there, poor fella. Hey, jump!
Cal, he is breaking rocks.
Well, that's what I said.
Got some sort of shape.
you all right?
I'm glad you stayed, Martha.
Sheriff told us about what happened. I was so worried about you.
Well, I wanted to come home last night, but I couldn't stop working.
Working at what? What is all this?
Well, it's a house. Don't it look like a house?
Looks like a house. Almost.
Well, of all things, a house built of rocks.
Yes, sir. Martha said she always wanted a home built on a solid foundation. That's the most solid thing I can think of, solid rock.
Plumb crazy.
This is the way the rooms are gonna be. If you don't like it, you better tell me right now. Come on.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Yeah, almost. Bride's supposed to be carried over the threshold of her first home. Now, this is gonna be the living room right here. And that's gonna be a fireplace right over there. And I'll have a big window right here, and this is gonna be the kitchen.
What you done? What'd you find? It's gold. It's gold, ain't it?
Hey, Jim, I'm sorry to spoil your plans, but
It's gold right here.
What?
it's not gold. I told you there was no gold around here. It's argentite.
What's that?
Silver sulfide. High grade, too.
Silver! Silver! Ho-ho! You found silver.
You mean I made a strike?
Sure enough.
There goes my house again.
The walls of the Otis house held $75,000 worth of ore. And on their home site, the town of Hamilton, Nevada, rose overnight, one of the richest silver camps in the West. Next week, another true story from our Western past. See you then. A 100 years ago, when the United States acquired the area, the people of what became known as the territory of New Mexico continued many of the old Spanish traditions, including the system of peonage. The Spanish word peon gave natural birth to the English word pawn, because a peon was a person whose body was in hock as security for a debt. In many ways, a peon was worse off than a slave. The people of the territory accepted the system without argument, however, until along came Mariana.
Mariana.
Yes, Papa?
Oh, you look so pretty today.
Gracias.
I'm so sorry, Mariana.
About what?
Well, if we were still rich, I would buy you pretty dresses with the silver buttons.
I know you would, but don't you worry. I'm happy as it is.
But I would like to see you more happy.
I will be one day. Now, what did you call me for?
When you go to the market, you go to the Senor Franklin. You tell him I must talk to him, eh?
See.
Mariana! You forgot the rebozo.
I didn't forget. The sun is so nice today.
But the head of a girl, it must be covered.
Why?
Because that is, well, just because it is right.
Does the Bible say that?
No,
And if I don't put on the rebozo, will it hurt somebody?
it is how a girl does. Always.
No, I didn't wear it all the time in school at the convent.
But this is Taos, and a girl should wear the rebozo. It has always been that way.
Just because something is old does not mean it is always right.
Mariana.
But if it will please you, I will wear it. You came early today.
Because I am happy.
And why is that?
Today I speak with my patron. I tell him I want to marry. He say yes. Mariana, he say yes.
He says yes. Why did you ask him?
He is my patron.
He owns the borough. He does not own you.
He is a good patron. He says he will speak with the padre and arrange for us to be married here, inside the church.
That costs many dollars.
He will pay.
How much?
40.
$40. A good patron. That is almost as much as he pays you to work for 1 year.
He will add it to what I already owe now.
He always finds a way so you owe more. More dollars, more years to work.
There is time. We are not old.
Many peons do not get to be old. How much do you owe the patron? Ask him. Then you must find a way to pay him.
All right, Mariana. Today when I bring the wood, I will speak with your father. If he says yes, then I will find a way. For you, Mariana, I can do anything.
Well, you're just in time for a drink.
Senor Franklin, I pay you to be my lawyer. I do not pay you to drink.
You couldn't afford it. Not even you've got enough money to pay me to drink this slops. Why, back east, we use better tasting stuff than this to wash windows.
You stop drinking or...
Or what? Senor Romero, don't try to scare me. Last year, I came out here to die. Well, I didn't do it. The way I figure it, this aguardiente tastes so horrible, the good Lord wouldn't accept me if I had any of it in me. You know, I can't understand why it doesn't eat clear through the glass. Senorita Jaramillo, come in, come in, come in.
Jaramillo?
Si.
Yes, Domingo, the bootmaker, is her father.
He wants you to come for your new ones.
You tell your father Don Jose wants the money for the hides he uses to make his boots. Those hides come from El Rancho Romero.
He will pay when it is time. He is honest.
He knows better than his daughter how to speak to an haciendado.
Tell your father I'll be over after siesta.
Gracias.
De nada.
Next week you bring some more dry wood, eh, Pedro?
Si. Senor Jaramillo, today I speak with my patron. He said if I want to marry, it's okay.
Hey, that is good. The girl, she's a lucky one. She gets a good man, a strong one.
Oh, senor, for so long I have been so afraid.
Afraid?
Afraid to ask you.
To ask me? Why, I am not your patron. I have nothing. The girl. It is my Mariana.
Yes. Senor Jaramillo, I think I can make Mariana very happy.
No, Pedro.
But why, senor?
Pedro, A man, a woman, if they have never had the money to be poor, it's not a bad thing. But if they have had the money, then become poor, they are not happy. When I was a rich man, Mariana, she went to school. She had many pretty dresses. Nice things. But now she is poor. No, Pedro. She will not be the good wife for the peon.
But I will not always be a peon, senor. I will get the money.
Where?
I'll get it. And then I'll pay my patron all that I owe him.
Pedro, you are a good man. Strong and smart. But you will not get the money.
I promise I will.
Every peon when he is young says you will get the money, pay the patron. But it's talk, only talk.
I will.
For how many years have you been the peon, Pedro?
Since I was 8 years old.
There you see, it is only talk.
But before today, I have never tried. Now I'll get it. I'll get the money.
If it is the will of God. But, Pedro, in my years, I have seen so many peones.
Not like me, senor. I will be a free man.
We will see.
I swear it. You do not think I can do it?
I have heard the same words so many times.
If I become a free man, then you will say yes for Mariana and me.
When you are free.
Jaramillo,
Don Jose, buenos dias, senor.
I expected to see you at my rancho this morning.
No, because I could not.
Your daughter tells me you are an honest man. She said you would pay.
It is true. I have almost all of the money.
Almost.
$51 I still owe to you, but Don Jose, I will pay it.
The judge from Santa Fe will come here next week. If you do not pay, he will put you in jail. If you are in jail, you can't make money. Maybe I won't tell the judge. That is, if you are agreeable to one condition.
One condition, senor?
That your daughter works for El Rancho Romero.
You mean my daughter?
She will be my peon.
You want Mariana to be a peon?
You owe me $51. It is very little money. Why, she'd be a peon less than a year.
My name is Jaramillo. My people are not peons. Our name is in big books. My Mariana, she showed this to me when she was in the school. 400 years ago, when Coronado, he came here with the soldiers. The big soldier. You know his name?
No.
Miguel Jaramillo.
But, Miguel Jaramillo is dead a very long time. He cannot pay me. Domingo Jaramillo is alive. He pays Don Jose, or Mariana works at El Rancho Romero.
No, my Mariana, she will not be the peon. When the judge comes, you tell him that.
Well, when you are in jail, how will she get the money to eat, to live? Oh, think, Jaramillo, use your brain. When you are in jail, she'll be helpless. No food, no money, nothing.
No.
Listen to me. I tell you what is good for you. Let her work for me. Each month I pay her $5. Also, you sell boots and make money. She will be free in no time. Oh, you have no choice, old man.
All right. All right. She will be your peon.
You're in.
Papa, you are all right?
My little one, I have come from El Rancho Romero.
That rancho is a bad place. You should buy the hide you need from the other ranchos.
I was there to sign a paper.
A paper? What kind of a paper?
This paper, it says, Mariana, it says you are a peon.
Oh, no.
But soon I will pay Don Jose, and then you will be free.
I will not go.
But I have signed this paper.
Don Jose does not own me. I am free. I own Mariana Jaramillo.
No, my little one, I'm so sorry, but it is not so.
It is all wrong. Men, women, they should not be peons. Don Jose owns many animals, a big rancho, a hacienda. That is all right. But to own people, that is a bad thing.
It is the way of life. Always. Some people are peons.
I will not go to Don Jose, never.
Mariana! Mariana!
Pedro! Si, senor. Go on into the courtyard.
But, senor...
Don't argue with me. Now come down to the saloon when you want your elephants. Go on, scoot. Go, vamos, sure.
Pedro.
Mariana, I waited by the church. When you didn't come, I was afraid.
If I went there, Don Jose's men would find me.
Don Jose? Don Jose Romero?
Today, my father made me a peon for Don Jose.
Oh.
When he told me, I ran away. Now Don Jose has his men searching for me. Senor Franklin is my friend, so I came here.
What are you going to do?
Senor Franklin says I can take his horse.
To run away?
See, to Santa Fe. I can work in the school at the convent.
Santa Fe is so far away.
I must go quickly or Don Jose's men will find me.
You can hide here.
Here in Taos?
See, I know a place where you can hide. A good place where no one will find you.
Where?
Here in the church. Come with me. Mariana, you hide in here, in the back room where the padre sleeps.
It is only one room. He will see me.
He is not here. He went away this morning into the mountains.
But he will come back.
No, not until Sunday. Each day I will bring you food.
But Sunday is only 3 days away.
Before Sunday, I will find a new place. A place that is near so I can come to you.
If it is near, Don Jose's men will find me.
Then I will kill them.
He has many men. If you fight, he will kill you.
Then I will die for you.
No!
Mariana, I love you.
I love you. That is why I will not let you die.
If you love me, then you must stay here.
No, I will not be a peon. Never. I will hide in the church until it is dark. Then I will get the horse from Senor Franklin and I will go to Santa Fe.
Then I go too.
To Santa Fe?
See, tonight I'll get the horse and we'll go to Santa Fe.
Now you tell me, where is she?
I don't know. By Santa Maria, I swear it.
You tell me or I will kill you.
Don Jose, listen to me.
Talk.
The judge, he comes today from Santa Fe.
I know.
You come inside. I will give you a new paper.
For what?
You take it to the judge. On this paper, you write that I am your peon.
You? I don't need old peons.
I will make the boots for you, and for the vaqueros at El Rancho. Good boots.
Mariana is my peon. Where are you going?
I go to find the judge. I will ask him to put me into the jail.
No. You didn't break the law. Mariana did. And when my peons find her, she will go to jail. Then she will work at El Rancho Romero.
Senor Jaramillo.
Your name is Pedro?
Si.
To a Spaniard, you say, si, senor.
Si, senor.
My men have told me about you. About you and the girl. You came here to tell them where Mariana hides.
No, senor. I come to bring wood.
You know where Mariana hides?
No, senor.
Don Jose.
Now you tell me or you die. Uno. Dos.
Mariana.
Don Jose! If the judge says I am your peon, I will come to El Rancho.
Muchas gracias.
Mariana, why did you have to come back?
Because she is smart. She knows the men of Don Jose would find her.
No, I came back because I want to be free. And Senor Franklin says...
Senor Franklin?
I told him I want to go to the American judge.
Well, he would put you in jail because you ran away.
Mariana, it is the law.
Senor Franklin says it is the old law. He says maybe the judge will make a new law so all peons will be free.
All peons?
Senor Franklin says he will come with me to the judge and speak for me.
Don't listen to Senor Franklin. He drinks all day. Now, I am your friend. I don't want to see you in jail. You come to El Rancho now, and I won't tell the judge you ran away.
No. If the judge says I am wrong, then I will go to jail. But if he says I am right, maybe all peons will be free.
I want to impress on all concerned that this is a legal court of justice. I have moved the court outdoors so that all interested people may attend. However, this court is just as official as it would be inside that courthouse. For I am the United States Judge for the territory of New Mexico, and the court is wherever I choose to hold it. This court is now in session.
And when Jaramillo could not pay the money he owes me for the hides, he signed this paper.
May I see it, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
That makes Mariana Jaramillo my peon until the money is paid.
According to this paper, the girl is to be paid $5 a month.
That is correct.
But her clothes, her food, everything she needs, she must buy from the store at your ranch.
See?
And you can charge whatever you like for these things.
Well, if she does not have the money, then I add it to how much she already owes me.
At that rate, she might never pay off the $51.
Then she will stay my peon. That is how it has been since my country, Spain, brought civilization to Mexico.
This is New Mexico.
It was better when it was a part of old Mexico, when people like them knew they were not as good as Spaniards.
Now, Mariana, when you were hiding in the church, you were safe. You could have waited for darkness and then run to Santa Fe. You were free.
No, sir. If I must always run, if I must always hide, then I am not free. When I was a little girl in school, I learned how the Americanos fought to be free. In the book it said that always people have to fight to be free. That is why I fight now.
I see.
When this territory became a part of the United States, I thought I was free because my papa became a citizen of your country.
It's your country, too. It belongs to all of us. Thank you. You may go. Counselor, do you have a statement?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. We have proven that Mariana Jaramillo is no longer a child in the eyes of the law. Therefore, to be valid, any contract for her services must necessarily be signed by her and not by her father. That is the cold, precise law. Your Honor, this is not the Dark Ages. This is 1857. In a territory of a nation which only 80 short years ago was engaged in a long, bitter war to secure the rights of her people to be free. After that war, a great document was produced by that nation. It is called the Constitution of the United States.
I'm familiar with it.
Of course, Your Honor. In common language, that Constitution declared to the world that we, the people of the United States, secured the blessings of liberty for ourselves and for our posterity.
Correct.
10 years ago, the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo gave the United States possession of this area. At that time, the citizens of Mexico residing here were given 1 year to make the choice as to whether they wished to retain their status or wished to become citizens of the United States. Domingo Jaramillo did not wait that 1 year. He signed immediately and became a citizen of our country. When he did, both Domingo Jaramillo and his daughter Mariana became as free as you or me or President James Buchanan. And as such, they both enjoyed the full protection of all our laws. For nowhere does the Constitution define different classes of citizens. I therefore respectfully request that Mariana Jaramillo be set free.
Thank you, Mr. Franklin. I agree on your point of law. Since Mariana Jaramillo is no longer a minor child, she is not bound by any contract signed for her by any third party.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I also agree with you completely that in spirit, the entire system of peonage directly violates everything for which our nation fought its revolution. Unfortunately, however, peonage is not yet against the laws of the United States. So I shall have to limit my judgment to a decision for the plaintiff, Mariana Jaramillo, with all costs to be paid by the defendant. This court is adjourned for 1 hour.
Fortunately, records of the case of Mariana Jaramillo have been preserved, so the story of this brave girl could be retold now to inspire us more than 100 years later. By her courage, Mariana not only won freedom for herself, but also for the other peons in the territory. Because the case drew such attention throughout the country, Congress passed a special law abolishing peonage in all of New Mexico. In 1865, a stranger came to New Mexico to tell the merciless Apaches about peace on earth, goodwill toward men. He was alone in the cruel wasteland until one day, 2 desperate men came to visit a man called Abraham.
You mind? I'd like to have a drink of that water before you take your bath in it.
Hurt you, don't it, Saunders? Having to split all that cash with me?
Breathing the same air as anyone as low as you hurts me. But I draw the line at having to drink your dirt.
You push me around one more time, your hurting may be over a whole lot sooner than you expect. You know, if I was to bring you in face down over a saddle, who'd ever guessed that hadn't been Cassidy killed you? Huh? Saunders. Smoke signals.
Yeah, they've been following us all day, probably following Cassidy, too.
For all you know, that renegade's one of them. Bloodthirsty enough.
No chance. He's killed too many of them.
I wish I'd never seen this desert.
Why don't you just ride away?
Not quite. Not until I collect on Cassidy's scalp.
Peters, I'm bringing Cassidy back alive.
We'll see. We will see.
I wonder why the missionary who lives here hasn't been out to greet us.
Well, maybe Cassidy got here for us.
Abraham! Abraham, you here? Abraham! Abraham!
Marshal Saunders. It's been a long time.
Yes, Abraham, it sure has.
I suppose you've come for another one of those good meals.
Well, we just have time for some of your good coffee right now. Oh, this is a bounty hunter. He hunts people just for the price on their necks.
Tom Peters, range detective.
Welcome to Beersheba.
That's fine coffee.
Oh, thank you. Really, some acorn?
No. We really haven't got time. There's a dangerous killer loose in those hills. We've got to find him.
I read that in the smoke signals. You know, the Apaches think it's quite a great sport watching one white man stalk another.
I'm gonna round up this preacher's guns and ammunition so Cassidy won't have a chance at him.
I have no guns or ammunition. Marshal Saunders knows that.
How do you defend yourself?
Love is my only weapon. You know, the other day I was going down the trail and...
What about food and water? Huh? Did he hand that out to just anybody?
Yeah, he's right, Abraham. You know, without food and water, a man couldn't get very far in these parts. Now, look, I want to ask you not to give Cassidy a handout if he does show up.
Who am I to judge? Does not God set rain upon the unjust as well as upon the just?
This is a mad dog we're talking about. He killed a mother, father, and their baby girl the last time anybody tried to help him.
Can't you see that this man, in God's eyes, is just as important as anyone?
You're crazy. You religious fanatic. I ought to...
All right, that's enough of that. Abraham, we've got to go. Come on. Freeze. Now, just hold it right there.
So you thought you've been trailing me all day, huh? I've been behind you since last night.
The Apache smoke signal told us that. Yeah, the Apaches have been having a great laugh on all of us.
It ain't my intention to be giving the Apaches any laugh. Well, what do we got here? A couple of bounty hunters?
This is Marshal Saunders. Now, he's only doing his job.
Yeah. And I guess you're just doing your job, too, hmm? Oh, I heard that stuff about me being a mad dog killer.
Oh, Cassidy, now, I don't see this anything for you to take so personal. I can explain. This marshal here, he made me...
You kill us, your scalp be curing in an Apache belt for morning. Now, that's if you're lucky.
If I'm not lucky?
You'll be staked out on an anthill. Now, the Apaches are friends of ours.
Stick him in the ground.
Do as he says, Marshal. Your life is too important in God's eyes.
How long you been around here, preacher?
10 years.
10 years, huh? Well, that don't leave any doubt in my mind about them Apaches being pretty good friends of yours. What are you staring at, preacher?
How can a man kill so easily?
Simple. You draw, aim, fire, somebody's dead.
eaten and you've refreshed. Will you please go now?
Now, you listen to me. You understand this clearly. I'm the one that says when to go around here. Or you might end up out there with the marshal.
Stop! What is too precious to destroy like that?
If you don't like the way I'm doing this, you get out here and do it yourself. All right, let's go. What are you doing, preacher? Preacher? I asked you a question. Now, you quit trying to ignore me.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
I said, what are you doing?
It's good for a man to pray.
Pray. I guess you think that's gonna save your hide, huh?
I was praying for Marshal Saunders.
Marshal Saunders. You're not a bit afraid for yourself, are you?
Except for a miracle, I would have died on a gallows or under a slave master's lash. Since then, my life has been in God's hands.
In God's hands? Preacher, your life's in my hands now. Yeah. You'd love to see them Apaches come swarming in here on me, wouldn't you?
I was not only praying for Marshal Saunders. I was praying for you, too.
Throw your hands. You think that I'm stupid enough to really believe that? You're a bigger fool than I ever thought.
Man who make corn grow in desert. I am Vittorio, chief of Apaches. Now your enemy dies.
No, Vittorio.
He thirsts for your blood.
If you men know what they thirst for, take anything you want. Take the horses, the food, and his guns, but spare his life.
Is this the teaching of your strange god? To let enemies live?
My God says, love your enemies.
Better tell white men about that god. You come with us now.
No, I must stay here.
Is your god so kind that you are eager to die? That white man will kill you.
Maybe. Now, I would like to go with you and live. But I'm also not afraid to stay here and die if that is God's will.
I do not understand this god of yours.
No man can understand God. But if I live, I will tell you what I know. Victorio. Now, will you help Marshal Saunders before another son comes to take away his life?
Vittorio helps no white man.
Preacher, them Apaches were here.
Then thank God for a miracle we're still alive.
Gonna get thirsty too, you know.
Yes, I'm going to get thirsty too.
Preacher, wait!
I guess you didn't hear me again, huh? I'll tell you what I'd love very much. I'd love a long, cold drink out of them mountains up there. Now, how much farther till we get to some water?
I have no idea.
You have no idea? Preacher, you told me that you knew this desert.
I said I only lived in it, but I seldom leave Beersheba. I'm as lost as you are.
Preacher, you're not lost. Preacher, you ain't lost. I'm gonna kill you, Preacher. I'm gonna kill you, you hear me?
I came here to die with you, Mr. Cassidy, if God wills it.
If God wills it. And I'm gonna tell you, you quit trying to preach to me. God didn't will you to come out here and take care of me. If you want to take care of someone, you get out there and take care of them Apaches, you hear me? Don't preach to me.
For 10 years, the Apaches have shown no special interest in my preaching. Maybe God sent you here to pass this way. Maybe he sent me here with you to die, so that you wouldn't die alone thinking no one cared.
You really do care, don't you?
That's why I didn't leave with the Apaches last night, like they wanted me to. Don't you see? You are as important to God, as important as anyone.
No, you don't, Preacher. No, you don't. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get to me. You religious fanatics, you're all alike. You're trying to get to me now. Admit it, aren't you?
Victoria left his knife right near your face so that you would see that he had meant to kill you. You found it right there.
Yeah. They're all out there somewhere, aren't they? All of your friends, all the Apaches. They're all watching me right now. They're all laughing at me.
I don't think they're laughing. They know I'm thirsty too. Thank you.
No. No. No, liar. Lying hypocrite. Take me halfway around this desert. Bring me back right where we started from. If... What? You lying hypocrite. Lying to me.
Cassidy. Save some for Cassidy.
That one thirsts more for your blood than he does for water.
I'll die, Victorio. When God wills it. I have water for you, Mr. Cassidy.
You liar, preacher! You ain't got no water. You've been lying to me.
I have water for you, Mr. Cassidy. Give me your gun. And the one under your shirt. Mr. Cassidy.
No, Victorio! 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 No, Victorio! No, Victorio! I deny, mi hijo! What?
Easy. Just take it easy. Easy.
He just tried to kill you. But you give him water. Why?
This was an accident.
If you had died, his death would have been no accident.
This is a sick man, Victorio. You know about hate and death. And I would teach you about life and love.
I have watched you for many moons. Man who makes corn grow in desert. Your God is strange. But he give you a good heart and a straight tongue. Vittorio and his people will hear you.
right, Abraham. I'll send those seeds you asked for, and your reward money.
You keep the reward money to get Mr. Cassidy a good lawyer. Victoria's decision to hear my teaching was my reward.
All right, come on, Cassidy.
Abraham, will you come and see me?
You won't be alone. I'll be there.
I'd like that.
On June 8, 1876, Cassidy paid the supreme penalty on the gallows in Silver City. He walked his last mile with Abraham at his side. Next week, another chapter in the history of the West.
I guess it was because of his shortcomings as a man and a doctor that Thomas Bell looked back on his adventurous army career in the Mexican War as the high point of his life. A life that was to be marked by danger and violence. A life in which he was destined to use both the scalpel and the gun.
Good evening, ladies.
Good evening, Dr. Bell. Dr. Tom.
Hi, Ellie.
You promised you were coming to the dance tonight.
Did I? Well, in that case, you'd better save a few waltzes for me. That is, if your young man won't object.
Will Skidmore's not my young man. I'm sure he won't object. But I'm not so sure you'll show up.
You're getting to know me too well.
Well enough to know that church dances are much too tame for anyone who craves excitement like you do.
Well, I find you very exciting, Ellie. And, you'd better get back to Willow. We're both gonna miss that dance.
Sorry. I didn't mean to keep you from your friends.
Hi, Doc. Hi, Sam. Hi, boys. Ted. Hey, you got room for an amateur in this game?
Oh, there's always room for you, Doc.
Now we can really start the game. Come on, Doc, sit down.
What'll it be, Doc?
Now, you better bring a bottle, Sam. Looks like it's going to be a long night. $50. Nodded.
Dr. Tom, there's a man waiting at your house. He says you gotta come and help his wife.
You give his name?
Gid Weiler. He says you know him.
Yeah. Yeah, I know him. Denny, you ever have a whole dollar?
No, sir.
Well, it's all yours if you go tell Mr. Weiler you couldn't find me.
Yes, sir, Dr. Tom.
Poker before patience, huh, Doc? Rachel Weiler isn't a patient. She's a chronic complainer. Spends most of her time dreaming up imaginary ailments.
Does seem kind of funny, though, that Gid would come all the way into town this time of night.
Well, I tell you, it isn't anything that won't wait until tomorrow morning. Now, we playing poker, boys, or are we discussing Mrs. Weiler's aches and pains?
We're playing poker, Doc. Playing poker.
Dr. Tom, Gilda, you still... I mean, you'll have to wait until tomorrow. I'm too tired to think about anything right now.
But I've been waiting all night for you, Dr. Tom. It's Rachel. She got awful bad belly pains. So bad she just screams when I even touch her.
How did you get down here?
Buckboard is out back.
I'll bring it around front. I'll get my bag.
Dr. Tom, I don't know how to thank you. Rachel. Rachel. It's Dr. Tom, Rachel. Come to make you better. She's gonna be all right, ain't she? She is gonna be all right, ain't she, Dr. Tom?
She's dead.
Oh, no. No! Oh, God in heaven, no!
Morning, Mrs. Ruff.
So we give the kid $1 and told him to tell Weiler that he couldn't find him. Mike was there. He...
Well, this game open?
Well, I've had enough.
Yeah, I think I'm getting a little tired myself.
Looks like I broke up the game.
Could be.
Tom, I just had to see you.
You shouldn't have come here, Ellie.
Tom, people saying all kinds of dreadful things.
Oh, they're true. I killed Rachel Weiler.
But they say she had a ruptured appendix. You can't blame yourself for that.
I should have gone to her when they first called.
I suppose it was a mistake. But I want you to know it doesn't change the way I feel about you.
Thanks, Ellie. You're the only one I'm going to miss.
Miss?
Yeah, I'm leaving this town.
But it'll blow over, Tom.
No, I'm getting out.
You're always getting out. You had a medical career in the East. You quit it. You came here looking for gold and you quit that. Now you have a good practice and you're going to run away. You're a drifter, Tom. You like to drift.
Oh, maybe.
All right, then blame yourself. Brawl in the streets, gamble your head off. Let this thing drive you out. Oh, Tom, I love you so much.
Oh, it's no good, Ellie. Everything you say is true. I am a drifter. I'm 35 years old. That's way past the age when most decent men settle down. You're 19. You have a good home here, people who love you.
If you mean Will Skidmore...
Look, he's a fine boy, and he does love you very much.
When will you be going?
As soon as I can make arrangements. Yes.
You Doc Bell?
The office is closed.
It just opened up again.
You mind telling me what this is all about?
We got a patient for you, Doc. Now get your tools together. Make it fast, because we've got a long ride ahead of us. Take him inside.
Come on, Doc. How is he?
He hasn't come to yet.
The doctor better be good. What's the word, Doc?
Well, the wound's badly infected. He's running on high fever. How did it happen?
I'll give you one guess, mister. The other fella's dead.
I'll tell you something, mister. Your friend's going to be dead if he doesn't have proper care for the next week.
Hey, Doc. Come closer. Let me see your face. What'd you say I needed?
One of your friends will have to stay with you. See that that wound is kept clean and properly dressed.
Maybe you're not my friend, Doc. But it looks like you're elected. You scared?
Should I be?
You're all right, Doc. All right.
A little shaky. Well, not so shaky, considering the fact you're almost dead a week ago. In a few more days, you'll be able to ride again. And what happens to me then?
You're free to ride out of here anytime you want. The way I hear it, you ain't got very much to go back to. So I was thinking, why don't you stick with me and the boys?
What did you say?
I said, why don't you join up with us?
Well, thanks, but I don't think it'd work out. I'm a doctor, not a very good one, maybe. But I can't forget it.
Well, who's asking you to forget it? Look, Bell, let me spell it out for you. There's times when we need a doc real fast. You can also use somebody with guts.
And you think I'm that man?
Well, I know you're not the kind of a man that can stand being stuck in a stinking hole like Fireball's Ferry. Doctoring babies and old women. Nah, you're like me. You're in the war. Guess it kind of stayed in your blood. You need action. Well, there's plenty of action with us. And plenty of money.
How would I get sworn in?
Like this. Just hold tight, folks, and nobody will get hurt.
All right, lady, drop it right in here.
Hold up! Hold up!
Come on, let's get out of here.
Come on!
Come on, let's get going. Put a damp cloth on the back of her neck and let her lie down for an hour or two. She'll be all right.
I'm out.
Me too.
I just raised you 100, Doc.
You're 100. And 100.
You win, Doc. Take it.
It's Chip.
He wasn't due back till sundown. Well, was I right about the gold shipment?
Yeah. But I got more news for you.
Dr. Tom Bell, former resident, has been identified as one of the men who robbed the Sonoma Bank earlier this month. Bell's identity was established by a small scar on his cheek and by the professional medical manner in which he attended one of the bank customers who fainted during the holdup.
Pretty dangerous being tied in with a guy that's already been definitely identified.
Not the first time a man's ever been recognized.
Yeah? Well, I say it clears out and rides his own trail.
And I say he's one of us and we ride together. Doc, you're not gonna let a little newsprint throw you, are you?
No, it's something else there in the paper.
This wedding thing? Forget it, Doc. There's all kinds of women. Lots of them. Gal who wants a church wedding, husband home every night, that's not for us. Like I said, we gotta keep on the move. Stir up our own kind of excitement.
Well, what are we gonna do, Dave? I mean, now that the doc's known that, well, this whole territory's gonna be awful hot for us.
Yeah. We better get moving.
Yeah. But before we ride out of here, we're gonna go for a big one. The one I had Chip check on. Be a $100,000 gold shipment's gonna be moved by overland stage to Sacramento. Leaves Fireball Ferry next Monday. I'll have 4 riders beside the regular shotgun guard. There'll be 4 expressmen making out like them passengers.
But how do we ever expect to beat those odds?
We won't try. 'Cause this stage ain't gonna be carrying a gold. I was tipped. It's a decoy. The real shipment is gonna be aboard the next one on Tuesday. They want everybody to think that this Tuesday stage is making nothing more than a routine mail run. So it won't be carrying the extra guards.
Where'll we hit them?
Devil's Rock. Just this side of Greenville.
Yeah, but that's awful close to town. I don't like that, Dave.
Door's open, Chip.
I'd walk out of here if I had any brains.
But you ain't. None of us has.
The stuff ready?
Yep, but I've changed my mind about this decoy plan. I'm sending the gold through with a full escort.
But I
Look,
thought...
I've been as nervous as a green fly in a fish market all night about it. It goes with a full escort. Now, Fred here will drive, and you, Ike, will ride shotgun as usual. Better keep an extra gun at your feet. Will and Pete here can serve as outriders.
Me?
We're awful short-handed, Will. Hope you don't mind.
Well, no, sir. I don't mind.
Good.
Mr. Anderson, why can't me and Will trail the stage by a quarter of a mile or so? Just close enough to lend a hand if trouble develops, yet not announcing the fact that anybody's guarding her.
Good idea. Better saddle up.
This is the first time we've been separated since we were married.
I'll only be gone a couple of days, Ellie.
I've never seen you wear a gun before, Will. It's got something to do with all those robberies, hasn't it?
Just routine. It sure makes a fella feel good, having a girl like you worrying about him.
Take care.
I got an awful good reason to. Throw down those mail sacks.
There ain't nothing in them but mail.
Just toss them down. Look inside the coach.
It's here.
Uh-oh. Trouble. Heads to the rocks.
We just gotta keep him there. Ike's sure to bring help soon.
Hold it. We're just wasting lead.
How much longer are we gonna stay pinned down here?
You want to join Les and Vance laying out there in the road? Go ahead.
Stage must have reached Greenville by now. Before long, this pass is gonna be crawling with lawmen. I say we make a break for it.
Not a chance. They've got their guns pegged right on us.
You guys can stay here if you want to. I'm gonna make a break for it over the hill to the horses.
Maybe we can make it.
Just stay put. He's gonna open the door for us. I can only get one horse. The other one got away.
Hey, he's still alive.
Doc, we gotta get going. Doc, we can't waste any time.
If we leave him here, he'll bleed to death.
Can't help it. Come on. Posse will be here any minute.
Now, you go, I'm staying.
Don't be a fool. It's your life or his.
We better get going, Madden.
Well, if that's the way you want it. You're the doctor.
I wouldn't move. You haven't got a chance. Get your hands up, Bill.
He dead?
No, he's going to be all right.
I know you could have gotten away, Doc. Why did you stay?
Habit, I guess.
No, there's more than that. You realize what this means?
Yeah.
I wish that...
All right, boys, let's get him out of here. You seem to know him real well, Folder.
Nobody knew Tom Bell, Sheriff. I don't think he ever quite knew himself.
Dave Madden was rounded up later. While there was much sympathy for Thomas Bell because of his act which saved the life of Will Skidmore, the laws of the West were stern regarding armed robbery. Dr. Bell was hanged at Fireballs Ferry, California on October 4, 1856.
jail? My father here always says I'm a fool. Because I don't know the value of a dollar. It's a shame to put a hole through those dollars. Supposing I just nick them.
You're hired.
Well, maybe you'll show me a little respect from now on. Huh? Your brainless son just got himself a job.
Doing what?
Watchman. I'm going to protect Mr. Neal's interests.
With a gun? What's he paying you?
$400 a month.
Nobody pays a watchman $400 for just watching. Still think you're brainless.
Death Valley Days.
Howdy, folks. I'm the old ranger. Jim McKinney was raised on a farm, but he soon discovered he could harvest more wealth with a gun than a plow. The farm boy developed a taste for wild and fancy living. By 1885, at the age of 24, he was known throughout California's San Joaquin Valley for his display of violence. But it was Steve McKinney, Jim's father, who was forced to make the deadly decision.
Jim! Jim!
What's the matter, man?
He hit me, Jim. He hit me.
Who?
Mr. Jonas. He kept me after school.
Well, what'd you do?
I didn't do nothing. He's always picking on me. I told him you'd beat him up. Called you some kind of names.
Like what?
I don't know. It sounded like he was cussing you out.
Come on. Sit down, Jonas. Sit down. I'm keeping you after school.
What do you want?
I hear tell you can call me some pretty fancy names.
I wouldn't call him fancy.
You got something to say, you say it to my face.
Are you threatening me?
All I want is to learn them words you used. An educated man like yourself ought to be glad to smarten up an ignorant cuss like me. You know, I never got out of grade school.
Well, school's out for today.
Teach me them words.
Well, I said you were a tyrant.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
I heard of that one before. Now teach me something I don't know.
I also said you were a mercenary.
Oh, that's a good one. What's it mean?
Means someone whose gun is for hire.
Mr. Jonas, I got one for you. You ever hear of lily-livered? You know how to spell it? I asked you if you know how to spell it. Now, supposing you write on that blackboard 100 times, I am lily-livered.
I will not be intimidated.
Intimidated? Now, that's another choice one. Right. Well, you sure got a lousy handwriting. And you're forgetting to dot your I's. And what do you learn here?
Nothing much.
You mean tell me you sit here all day long and you don't learn nothing?
Lots of fool things. And if we forget them, Mr. Jonas whacks us on the head with a ruler.
He does.
What are you gonna do?
Teach a teacher a lesson. Mr. Jonas? Why are fish smart? Because they're in schools.
Well? Jonas won't press charges. He's no fool.
I'm sorry, Ed.
Don't make much difference. 30 days in jail ain't gonna straighten him out, Steve.
What am I gonna do with him, Ed? Drinks, fights, gambles. He don't save a penny. Half the time he's full of laughs and horseplay. Then, quick as a wink, he'll stomp around like a raging bull. I can't lay a switch to him. He ain't a boy anymore.
If he don't straighten out, it's gonna end bad. Real bad.
I don't want him to go, Pa. I don't want him to go.
I'm sorry, man. There's no excuse for what he done in that schoolhouse.
He stood up for me, Pa. He fixed that Mr. Jonas for me.
Mr. Jonas was just doing his job, man.
I hate Mr. Jonas. I hate him.
You listen to me, son. I've done a bad job of raising your brother. I ain't gonna make the same mistake twice. And Mr. Jonas is just trying to make something out of you. Now, you pay attention to him, do you hear? Any more trouble in that schoolhouse, and I'll take you out in the woodshed. You understand? The rest of your stuff will be out front tomorrow.
I don't need you or this house.
Jim.
You listen to me, boy. What you did to Mr. Jonas, my hands are tied. But I've got a belly full of your jokes. If I was your father, I'd whale the tar out of you. The next time you put a gun at a man's head, you'd better pull the trigger. Let's go.
Judge, that gun couldn't hurt a fly. Unless you use it as a fly swatter.
Bring me that bucket of sand.
Judge, look. The firing pin's been filed. It can't fire.
Set it down there.
Like I told you, Judge. You can hardly call it assault with a deadly weapon.
Why in the world would you want such a gun?
Practical joke now and then. Comes in handy when you're horsing around. I'm always playing practical jokes.
Really? Well, I'm as appreciative as the next fellow of a good laugh, but striking fear into a man's heart ain't very funny. I understand this isn't the first occasion. I'm fining you $200.
Judge, I ain't got $200.
Then you can spend 2 months in jail laughing yourself silly. Court's adjourned.
Oh, Steve, coffee?
I'm sorry about what happened, Ed. I've run him out of the house. What else can I do? As far as I'm concerned, Jim's a lost cause. Right now, it's Matt I'm worried about. He's crying his heart out because his brother's in jail.
Oh, he'll get over it.
Not so sure. Two of them are real close. Too close. It's 200.
Take a heap of plowing, weeding, and backaches to earn $200. Steve, 2 months in jail ain't gonna hurt him none.
I want it this way, Ed.
Wait. Might as well have these.
Hey, Mr. Neal. I want to thank you for paying my fine. Now, you can take it out of my salary.
I didn't pay your fine. And Jim, there isn't going to be any more salary.
What?
I hired you as a troubleshooter, not to bring me trouble. I don't need you anymore.
But Mr. Neal,
Matt, every day you come chasing down here like all get out. You expecting a letter? From your brother, maybe?
Ed, Matt's gone. I've looked all over, but nobody's seen him since school. Maybe he's run away. Maybe I've been too hard on him, Ed. Maybe I...
Easy, easy. Matt's all right. I saw him half an hour ago.
Where?
Saloon.
Well, what in the Sam Hill is he doing in there?
You better ask your son, Jim.
He's back.
He rode in this afternoon. Steve. That boy of yours killed 2 men over in Mandeville.
No.
He got away with it, calling it self-defense. I'm not going to stand for any shooting in this town.
3 queens. Matt, you bring me good luck.
You too, Viola. Stay by me.
I don't pay her to watch poker games, Jim.
Stay.
Go on. You steer clear, Matt. You keep away from him. So help me, I'll break your head in.
Sorry about that mirror, Sears. Here. So to take care of the damages. No hard feelings?
Forget it. I understand how a man's got to get something off his chest once in a while. You want a job?
Oh, I'm heading to Frisco. Besides, I don't think you can pay my price.
Well, I couldn't pay you what Neil did, but I'll make it worthwhile. You play good poker, and with that gun, nobody's going to argue with you. I'll stake you. We'll be partners.
Yeah. Might be fun working for you, Sears.
Viola doesn't go with the job.
None of that in this house. Now go on about your chores.
You lock up tonight.
Jim and I was just having a little drink.
I warned you once before, Viola.
Oh, Tom, listen.
Look, Tom. I know what you're thinking, but you're wrong.
Wait outside.
I wouldn't cross you. Not after all you've done for me. Oh!
Out! You feel kind of naked without your gun, kid? I told you Viola didn't go with the job. Real beauty, ain't it? This holds 2 shots. That's plenty. Right through the heart. You ought to see your face. You're really scared.
What's so funny?
I wouldn't kill you, kid. We got a good thing going. You're real good at cards. I heard you liked a joke. So I pulled a gun. Oh, is your face purple?
What is it? What's the matter?
I need a gun and money quick.
What happened?
Well, I ain't got time for questions.
I want to know what happened.
Pa, they're on my heels.
You ain't getting a red cent till I know.
Look, I shot Long Tom Sears.
You really shoot him, Jim?
You're doomed, Jim. First them 2 men at Manville. Now Sears. You'll go on killing like a wild animal with a taste for blood.
Look, save the lecture. Look, Pa, all I want from you is a gun and enough money to get to Mexico. Huh? Well, you gonna help me?
If you don't come back, all I want from you is to keep away from Matt for good.
Sure.
You gotta swear to that.
I swear!
Jim, take me with you.
No.
Please.
I can't.
Why?
I'll come back, man. You can count on it.
You promise?
Sure. I gotta teach you to fan, don't I?
Where is he? We know he came this way, Steve. He killed a man. Where is he?
South, toward Mexico.
Hi.
Come on, man.
You two, burn up! Fire shot at your body! He won't get far. His horse is going lame. Come on, man. I think this belongs to you.
He was twisting Matt before my eyes, bending him to his ways. I failed with one, son, Ed. I had to do something. I had to.
You did what you had to, Steve. You did it for Matt.
Matt, you're young, son. One day, someday, you'll understand.
The way of justice is seldom easy and often takes strange turns. Young Matt McKinney grew up to be a credit to his father and the community. And in Kern County, California, his older brother Jim was buried without a headstone, as his father had requested, in a forgotten grave.
It's the 4th of July, 1901. And all over America, folks are celebrating with parades,
fireworks, and parties as we open our story of Lovin' and Leavin'.
Hey, everybody, change partners.
Hey, what's that for? Can I kiss my own girl?
By the number of girls you've been kissing, I wouldn't know who your girl is.
Oh, I was just having fun, Nina. This is a celebration, a holiday.
Well, I don't care for the way you celebrate. Oh, John,
Yes, Nina?
will you walk me home, please?
Sure, Nina. I'll be glad to. I'm taking you.
I'm going with John.
You're going with me. There's something I've got to talk to you about, Nina.
Tonight?
Tonight.
Thanks just the same, John.
Sure. Don't be sore, Nina.
Wouldn't you be sore if I went around kissing all the fellows that way?
Yeah, I suppose I would. But you know you're the only girl for me.
Have a funny way of showing it.
Would you like it this way better?
Terry!
It's kind of dinky, but one of these days I'll buy you one as big as an egg.
It's simply beautiful. Oh, Terry, darling. We'll announce our engagement at the Saturday night barn dance.
And we'll be married just as soon as I get back
Back? Where are you going?
to Nevada to join the big mining rush.
Terry.
There's a fortune to be made out there, honey. The biggest excitement since the Comstock load.
Yes, I've heard about it, but
No but about it. It's a chance of a lifetime, sweetheart. We'll be rich. You'll have servants and carriages, fine furs and jewels. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I suppose so.
You suppose?
Well, the whole idea sort of takes my breath away. To have you go so far off.
It won't be for long.
A few months?
Good luck. And I am lucky. The luckiest man in the world. You will wait for me, darling.
Forever.
What do you hear from Terry?
Oh, the usual.
How's he making out?
He hasn't struck it yet, but he will.
Where is he now?
Same place, I guess.
You guess? Doesn't he say?
You know Terry. He's the world's worst correspondent.
He doesn't write at all, does he? You haven't heard from him since he went out there.
How do you know?
And you haven't written him.
How could I, when I had no address?
I wanted to be sure before I said anything.
You've said enough.
No, you don't understand. I love you, Nina.
John.
I've loved you since the first day I met you. But with Terry around, I knew I didn't have much chance.
Terry is still the only man in my life, John.
Even though he's forgotten you?
I don't believe it. He's just working hard. He's too busy to write.
For a whole year?
Or maybe he's sick. Oh, John! I'm so worried. Maybe something awful has happened to him.
We'd have heard if it had.
Oh, it's so good to be able to talk to somebody.
Nina, is there... Would there be any hope for me if Terry didn't come back?
Oh, John, please.
All right. I won't press you. But just remember, I'm always here.
Hey,
you're not so bad yourself, Jerry.
Hey, what goes on, Vera? You're supposed to dance with everybody. He's not the only customer in the joint.
But I'm the most important one tonight, Buck.
Maybe you think so, but I...
Jerry just sold his claim, Buck, for $50,000.
Huh? 50,000?
That's right. Deal's all approved. Just waiting now for the papers to come through. In about 6 weeks, I'll have one last drink of your rot gut and head for home.
So you finally hit it. Well, congratulations. If there's anything you want, Terry, my boy, just yell. The place is yours. Vera, take good care of it.
Thank you, Buck. Your hospitality is exceeded only by your desire to get those clutching paws on my hard-earned money. But you're wasting your time. I've had my fill of being broke. I'm saving it to get married and settle down.
You spend a little time with the rest of the customers.
You never said anything before about having a girl, Terry.
Wasn't any reason to mention it.
Where is she?
Back home. Will she be surprised when I pop into town with my pockets bulging?
You haven't written her about your strike?
Nope. Matter of fact, I haven't written her since I came out here.
Well, why not?
I didn't have anything to tell her.
You could at least tell her you love her.
I told her that before I left.
What makes you think she'll be there?
Because she promised she'd wait.
For you? Maybe she would.
I, Nina, take thee, John, to be my wedded husband.
I find a place out there for us to live, I'll send for you.
And I'll board the first train west.
If you want to get in touch with me for any reason, my address is the Tonopah Water Company, Tonopah, Nevada. I'll write it down for you.
John, you've already written it down for me 3 times.
I have?
And marked the timetable.
I hate to have you make that long trip alone, especially the last part across the desert by stagecoach. I'm not going to leave you. I'm going to turn the job down.
What did you say, John?
I said I've changed my mind about leaving you. I'm turning the job down.
Well, you'll do no such thing. Construction engineer is not a job that comes along every day. This is the beginning, John, and we're going to make the most of it, even if we do have to start in Tonopah.
Darling, it's so good to hear you say that. I've been so afraid that you'd be sorry that you married me.
Sorry?
Well, I know how much you cared about Terry.
That's all over and done with. Love can't last with nothing to keep it alive.
Lord! None of these past few weeks have been the happiest of my life.
I hope you'll always be able to say that. On your train.
Goodbye, darling. All right, you. Take care of yourself.
Oh, that's a good one, Freddie. I'll have to remember it.
don't think I'd do that without saying goodbye, do you?
I thought it was kind of funny.
I've been to San Francisco. Some things came up that had to be straightened out.
Deal didn't fall through, did it?
Should say not. It's all signed, sealed, and delivered. And here's the certified check.
Pay to the order of Terry Burns. $50,000.
All I have to do is invest it, sit back, and enjoy life.
If you're interested in a good investment, you're looking at one. If you really want a return on your money.
Too bad I can't take that offer. The fellow that gets you, Vera, will get more than his money's worth.
When you leaving?
Morning stage.
Here's to you, Terry.
And here's to you.
Buck Sawyer. Where's Buck Sawyer?
What's the trouble, Dusty? Stage have an accident?
No, I've got a sick passenger here. No condition to go on to Tonopah. Chills and fever. There isn't an empty room in town. I don't know what to do.
Well, we'll put her in the office for overnight.
Oh.
Nina! Let me have her.
What's going on?
A sick woman just come in on the Tonopah stage.
I'm going to put her in the office.
Oh, no, you ain't. She might have something contagious.
We'll keep folks away from her.
Yeah, and away from the royal flush, too. Ruin my business. Now take her out of here.
She may be dying.
Well, she ain't going to die in my place.
Get out of the way.
You heard me. And I'm the owner of this joint.
How much will you take for it?
You offering to buy the royal flush?
Name your price.
$50,000.
Sold. Now get out of my way.
Oh.
Nina.
So this is her.
Yes.
She must think a lot of you to come all the way out here to find you. And you must care a little bit for her. Blowing your whole stake on a deadfall that ain't worth half of $50,000.
Nina.
Well, that's not doing any good. Now go find the dock as fast as you can while I take her clothes off and make her comfortable. And get her baggage from the stage driver. Mrs. John Ferrand. From Mr. John Ferrand. Tonopah Water Company, Tonopah, Nevada.
Well, I'll be pushing on.
Hey, Dusty, would you deliver this in Tonopah for me?
Well, sure, Vera.
Without fail now.
I'll do it the first thing when I get there.
How is she?
Resting much quieter.
Let me spell you for a while.
Oh, I'm all right.
All night and half the day is enough for one stretch. You go get some rest. And Vera, thanks. I don't know what I'd have done without you.
She still has a fever. Moisten her face with that cold cloth once in a while.
You get here.
Goldfield, Nevada. You got sick on the stagecoach.
I don't understand.
There'll be plenty of time to explain later, sweetheart.
Sweetheart? I thought you'd forgotten.
Never. Not for a moment.
I waited and waited, Terry.
I was ashamed to write. Nothing but hard luck tales. But now at last I've struck it rich. I've got 50,000. Well, a nice piece of property, and we can be married.
Terry, I came out here to... Well, I was on my way to...
I know. To find me. And you landed straight in my arms. Didn't I always say I was lucky?
Terry...
You've talked enough. Now close your eyes and rest. And let me look at you.
Bar's closed, mister.
I'm looking for a girl named Vera.
I'm Vera. You must be Mr. Ferrand.
Yes. How is she?
Well, she's still unconscious, but resting quietly. I think the worst is over.
Take me to her, please.
She's in the office there. Terry Burns is with her.
Terry Burns?
He happened to be in the saloon when the driver brought her in.
Nina.
John!
What the devil brings you here?
My wife.
Nina. Did you say your wife?
Yes, we were married 2 months ago.
I tried to tell you, Terry.
Did you know?
It was she who sent for me.
Seems like everybody stacked the cards against me. It's all right. It's all right.
There, honey. Go get yourself a drink. Now, you just take it easy. All this happening at once is enough to make anybody go to pieces.
I always thought you were my friend.
I am.
Yeah. Kind they write songs about. The minute I turn my back, you steal my girl.
Minute? You have a warped idea of time. For 2 years, Nina waited to hear from you. 2 years and not a single letter.
I had my reason for not writing.
There's no reason that'll excuse a thing like that. You've got nobody but yourself to blame for what happened.
Nina and I were engaged. She promised she'd wait for me. And she would have, if it hadn't been for you.
That's water under the bridge. She's my wife now, and you stay away from her.
Scared, huh? Well, you ought to be. Because I'm betting she still loves me. And I'm gonna take her.
Break it up! Break it up! Ain't there enough wrong around here without you two fighting like dogs over a bone?
Nina's my wife, and nobody's gonna take her away from me.
And nothing you do can keep her with you if she don't want to stay.
And she won't when I'm through.
Did she say anything to you about the way she felt?
No. She's too sick and upset to talk about it now or to think straight. You'll both have to wait until she's stronger and can make up her mind. And if you care for her half as much as you say you do, you'll let her make it up. By herself.
Sure. That's all right with me.
I thought I'd washed Terry completely out of my life. But when I saw him again, and it shows he still loves me, paying $50,000 for that place, just so I'd have a roof over my head when I was sick. But John's my husband. I've made my vows. Oh, Vera, what am I going to do?
Search your heart and your conscience, honey.
I've been trying to, but I get a different answer from each of them.
You're only allowed one answer.
I know that, but I just can't seem to make up my mind.
Well, we'd better be getting back. Sun will be going down pretty soon. You mustn't be up in the night air yet.
If it only wasn't for me to decide.
No one else can, honey. But I don't mind telling you, I hope you don't take much longer. The suspense is getting me, too.
What are you doing, Vera?
I'm cleaning up the dump. Can't keep it closed forever unless you want to lose all you got in it.
Oh,
Well, you sure look happy. Where you been all morning?
out riding on the desert, doing some tall thinking.
There's more thinking going on around here. I sure hope someone comes up with some answers pretty soon.
Did I ever tell you what a swell girl you are, Vera? Don't know how I'd ever get along without you.
You never told me that way before. What brought it on?
You might say the ride on the desert.
You should have gone riding in the desert sooner.
Wish Nina would make up her mind. Feel like a prisoner waiting to hear my sentence.
Have a drink.
No, thanks. Nina.
You're leaving?
Yes.
Well, where are you going?
With my husband.
Nina. Are you sure, darling?
Yes, I'm sure. For the rest of my life, John.
Congratulations, John.
No hard feelings?
Of course not. The best man won. And I wish you both all the luck in the world.
Thanks. There's a stage leaving for Tonopah in a few minutes. I'll get our tickets.
Well, goodbye, Vera. And thanks for all you've done for me.
The best of everything to you, honey.
And the best of everything to you and Terry, too.
Me and Terry?
Oh, I happened to see you a few minutes ago. I hope you'll be as happy as John and I are. Goodbye, Terry.
So you did it on purpose. Why the sudden switch?
I told you I did some thinking out on the desert. It's funny how the desert gives you a different slant on things.
Go on.
When you love a person, really love them, you could want only one thing for them, to make them happy. And I wasn't making Nina happy trying to break up her marriage. You know what the preacher says. Whom God hath joined together. Well, I don't want to be the man who puts them asunder.
Terry, you fool. You wonderful fool.
I'll buy the first part of that. Oh, come on, let's get to work. We've got a lot of fixing up to do if we're going to make this place pay.
You did say we.
I couldn't run it without you.
All right, boss.
And if there's a moral to this tale, I wouldn't know what it is. Except that Terry and Vera ran the Royal Flush Saloon happily ever after.
Nausheen, sir, positive something that.
ক্লিনিং করেছেন আপনি নিচে ডাস্ট পড়ে আছে ওটা ক্লিনিং করবেন আচ্ছা আছে কস্টিং হয়েছে
আর মাত্র 30 মিনিট বাকি আছে অনলি 30 মিনিটস সো এই 30 মিনিটসের মধ্যে রান্না শেষ করে প্লেটিংটা কমপ্লিট করতে হবে ওকে থ্যাংক ইউ ক্যারি অন
নাইন কি বুঝতেছো
দেখলাম সবারটাই উর্মি ভালো করতেছে মানে অন টাইম সব কিছু আমার মনে হয় শেষ হয়ে যাবে
সেটাই উর্মির কাছে এই এক্সপেকটেশন ছিল না এই রেসিপি নিয়ে বাট সে ভালো করছে আমি
প্ল্যানিংটা ভালো and আমি সময়টা দেখতেছিলাম আই থিঙ্ক অন টাইম সে শেষ করে ফেলবে এখানে আমরা মেন্টরসদেরকেও একটা ভালো করে দিতে পারি আপনি যেটা বললেন যে এক্সপেক্টেড ছিল না ঠিক আছে এখানে মেন্টরসদের একটা বড় রোল আছে তাদেরকে এক্সপ্লেইন করানো পুরো জিনিসটা সময়টা ডিভাইড করে দাও যে আপনি কতক্ষণ সময় প্রিপেয়ার করবেন অ্যান্ড ফিনিশ করবেন
ওর অবস্থা কি দেখি
আমরা তো তিনজন ওর নাচোস চিপসটা দেখলাম
হ্যাঁ এটা সুন্দর হয়েছে
হ্যাঁ ভালো হয়েছে সো ওটার সাথে বাকি যে ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টসগুলো সস বা যাই হোক যদি প্রপারলি ও নিয়ে আসতে পারে গুড বাট আমি একটু আমাদের লো স্কোরার যে ডক্টর মনিম আছে ওনাকে নিয়ে আসলে একটু টেনশনে আছে
ওনাকে নিয়ে আমিও টেনশনে আছি
আমি এবারের রাউন্ডে খুব ভালো কুক একটা এবং ভালো একটা মার্কস পা
পার্টিসিপেন্টস আর মাত্র 10 মিনিট সময় বাকি আছে এর মধ্যে এনিহাউ আপনাদের ফুল প্লেটিং কমপ্লিট করতে হবে আর আজকে আপনাদের কাছ থেকে আমরা চমৎকার প্লেটিং দেখতে চাই ওকে পার্টিসিপেন্টস only 5 মিনিটস আছে আর প্লিজ এই 5 মিনিটসে প্লেটিং কমপ্লিট করুন only 48 seconds সবাই একসঙ্গে কাউন্টডাউন দেবো আজকে আমরা রেডি 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 0 and time's up ওকে 2 ঘন্টা শেষ তার মানে আপনাদের কুকিং টাইম শেষ এবার দেয়া হচ্ছে 15 মিনিট যার মধ্যে আপনাদের কস্টিং কমপ্লিট করতে হবে একই সাথে কিচেন ক্লিন করতে হবে এবং সেই সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন
নওশিন স্যার কস্টিং
কস্টিং ডান
ক্লিনিং করেছেন আপনি নিচে ডাস্ট পড়ে আছে ওটা ক্লিনিং করবেন আচ্ছা আছে
কস্টিং হয়েছে
ফুড ফাইল করবেন নাই
ভিতরে ঢুকে যান
কোমো আপনার ওগুলো ক্লিন নিচের গুলো ক্লিন করা
কাউন্টডাউন দিচ্ছি 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 0 and time's up
যেটা ট্যাংরা মাছ দিয়ে করেছেন ডাল দিয়ে, থোর রান্না করেছেন, সেটাও খুব ভালো লেগেছে। আপনাদের টিম ওয়ার্ক করতে কি কোনো ঝামেলা হয়েছিল? না।
এটা খেয়ে মনে হচ্ছে যে এটা মোচার কোফতা। ইট টেস্ট লাইক মোচা।
ঢাকার রূপা এবং রাজশাহীর মৌসুমী কবি টিম ডি চলে আসুন।
আমরা আজকে করেছি মোচার কোপ্তা কারি, বিনি চালের ভাত আর ট্যাংরা মাছ দিয়ে থোরের হচ্ছে ঝোল, সঙ্গে ডাল আছে, কাতকি মাছ দিয়েছি প্রোটিনটা একটু বাড়ানোর জন্য, মানে অ্যাড করেছি আর কি। আপনাদের টিম ওয়ার্ক করতে কি কোনো ঝামেলা হয়েছিল? না। ফুড টেস্ট নিয়ে যদি বলি, যেটা কলার মানে মোচাটা দিয়ে যেটা কোপ্তা করেছেন, রাইট? জি। এটাতে আবার কাচকি মাছ দিয়েছেন, খুব সামান্য পরিমাণ দেওয়া আছে। মানে এটার যে কি ফ্লেভার, মানে এটা মালাইকারি মনে হচ্ছে না কি মনে হচ্ছে? মালাই, মানে আমি বলছি যে আমার কাছে কি আমি মালাই কোপ্তা খাচ্ছি না কি খাচ্ছি, কোনো কাচকি মাছের আছে না একটা ফিশি স্মেল থাকে, খুব সামান্য একটু
থোরের যে ফ্লেভারটা যেন
আমরা চেয়েছি যে ওইটার পথর বলছে, আবার আমি আবারও মোচা বলি, তো মোচার ফ্লেভারটা যেন ওইটা নষ্ট না হয়, এই জন্য খুব সামান্য একটু দিয়েছি। ফ্লেভারফুল, খুবই মজা, আউটস্ট্যান্ডিং। আর চালটা তো ভালো লেগেছে। যেটা ট্যাংরা মাছ দিয়ে করেছেন ডাল দিয়ে, থোর রান্না করেছেন, সেটাও খুব ভালো লেগেছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ। হ্যাঁ, ট্যাংরা মাছটা চুজ করাতে আমার খুব ভালো লেগেছে।
কাটাটাও ভালো হয়েছে, বগুলি কাটার কিন্তু একটা স্টাইল আছে।
জি ম্যাম, এটা গোল করে কেটে
যদি থাকে তাহলে মানে এটা গলায় লাগে। তো ঝোল করে রান্না করা হয়েছে, ওয়াইজ ডিসিশন ছিল। আর তার সাথে ফিশটাও খুব ভালো গেছে। বাকি দুটো রাইস তো খুবই ভালো লেগেছে। আর আরেকটা আইটেম যেটা ছিল সেটাও ভালো লেগেছে। ভালো।
আমার সবচেয়ে বেশি যেটা ভালো লেগেছে আপনাদের দুটো ডিশে ইজ আপনারা ইউ স্টেড ট্রু টু দ্য ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস। এটা খেয়ে মনে হচ্ছে যে এটা মোচার কোফতা। ইট টেস্ট লাইক মোচা। হালকা একটু বিটারনেস আছে, মোচা ইন জেনারেল বিটার হয়, সো ওটা বিটারনেস আছে, বাট ইট মেক্স ইট আপ উইথ দ্য কারি।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
I really like the taste of it. Same goes for this. এটা ক্রাঞ্চিনেসটা উইথ দ্য ফিশ উইথ দ্য ডাল আই থিঙ্ক পারফেক্টলি ব্লেন্ড করছে। দুটো ফুড অনেক মজা।
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
কস্টিংটা আরও ডিটেলসে করলে বেটার হতো, বাট ওভারঅল এখান থেকে যতটুকু দেখা যাচ্ছে কস্ট প্রাইস ভার্সেস সেলিং প্রাইস ইজ ওকে। থ্যাংক ইউ, ভেরি গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ। খুব ভালো ছিল।
মেন্টার্স টাইম আউট শুরু হবে এখন। 2 মিনিটস পাবেন প্রতিটা পার্টিসিপেন্টসের জন্য। 2 মিনিটস।
না, ওই রেশিও মেনটেন করতে তিনটা ভাগে ভাগ করে না করে এই তিনটা রুটি একসাথে বেরিয়ে দিয়েছে। আমাকে তাহলে ইয়াতে দিবেন না, চিলি ফ্লেক্স এটাতে না, আমি বলি আপনি শ্যালো ফ্রাই করবেন। হ্যাঁ, কাটলেটে দেবেন, চাটনি লাইক কাটলেট, ঠিক আছে? আমাদের বিজ্ঞ বিচারকেরা জানিয়ে দিয়েছেন রান্নার জন্য আপনাদের সময় হচ্ছে 2 ঘন্টা এবং আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস আর মাত্র 1 ঘন্টা বাকি। মেন্টরস আপনাদের মেন্টরস টাইম আউট শুরু হবে এখন। 2 মিনিটস পাবেন প্রতিটা পার্টিসিপেন্টসের জন্য। 2 মিনিটস।
না ওই রেশিও মেনটেন করতে 3টা ভাগে ভাগ করে না করে 3টা রুটি একসাথে দেন দিয়ে ছাড়েন সামনে তাহলে ইয়াতে দিবেন না চিলি ফ্লেক্স এটাতে না আমি বলি আপনি শ্যালো ফ্রাই করবেন। হ্যাঁ কাটলেটে দেবেন চাটনি বা কাটলেট ঠিক আছে তারা একটু বারবার হিট করতেছে তো হবে না এখন যে বাটারে সাথে করবে না কিন্তু
1.5 মিনিট আছে মাহফুজুর রহমান, ফেরদৌস সারা এবং আইরিশ আতিয়ারের জন্য। অনলি 1 মিনিট 11 সেকেন্ডস।
পাতাটা ছড়াও ছড়াই একটা ব্লেড মারবা ড্যাশবোর্ডের উপর দিয়ে হালকা করে পেতে
ফেরদৌস সারা চলে আসুন।
সবই হয়ে যাবে আগে কি বলবেন যে আমার হচ্ছে পাই তো কাভার হয় এটাই হচ্ছে দেখবেন হালকা একটু দাম দিয়ে পেতে দিচ্ছি
নাদিয়া, নাতাশা, আজকে আপনার 3 জন পার্টিসিপেন্ট। খুব টেনশন হচ্ছে,
অনেক
অবস্থা তাদের?
আমি দেখলাম যেটা অসিত খুব ভালোভাবে কাজ আগায় নিচ্ছে। ওর সব কিছু রেডি, মানে সব কম্পোনেন্ট রেডি, ওর শুধু বেকিংটা বাকি আছে। আর ঠিক হচ্ছে উনি আপুর যেটা দেখলাম উনিও সব কিছু গুছিয়ে ফেলেছে, ওনার ডোটা রেডি করেছে, এখন জাস্ট বেলে আর কি ওভেনে দিবে। বাট আমি একটু টেনশন হচ্ছে ডাক্তার মুনিমকে নিয়ে অ্যাগেইন, কারণ উনি যে ডোটা করেছে আমাদের যে টার্ট শেলের জন্য যেটা হয় কি যে এই শেল এটা কিন্তু আমাদের ফ্রিজে রাখতে হয় যাতে গলে না যায়, একটু রেস্টে রাখতে হয়। বাট উনি যেটা করেছে বাইরে রেখে দিয়েছে, তো দ্যাটস যেহেতু বাটার এবং গরমের একটা ব্যাপার থাকে, ওটা সফট হয়ে গেছে।
সাদিয়া তাহের,
আমি জিনাতকে নিয়ে একটু টেন্সড। আসলে আমার মনে হয়েছে সে ট্রেডিশনাল ফুড নিয়ে অনেক জানে বা তার আইডিয়া ভালো, ওটার হাত ভালো, বাট ইন্টারন্যাশনাল কুইজিন্স নিয়ে আমার মনে হচ্ছে তার আইডিয়াটা একটু কম। যেমন ইটালিয়ানে আসলে কী কী টাইপের হার্বস যাবে এটা নিয়ে ওনার তেমন একটা আইডিয়া নেই। সো উনি ওই জায়গাটাতে আমার মনে হচ্ছে একটু মেসড আপ করবে, বাট আই হোপ যাতে ভালো করে।
আইরিশ আতিয়ার,
রূপাকে নিয়ে একটু কনফিডেন্ট ছিলাম, বাট রূপা আমার কেন জানি মনে হচ্ছে ও এখন কনফিউজড হয়ে গেছে, একটু প্রেশারাইজড হচ্ছে। ওয়ারাজ আমি সাইমাকে নিয়ে খুব বেশি টেনশনে ছিলাম, লাস্ট পর্বটাতে তার খুবই খারাপ হয়েছিল। আজকে সে ভালো করছে।
ফেরদৌস সারা,
2 জন পার্টিসিপেন্ট, এর মধ্যে কুমু আছে যে গত এপিসোডে হচ্ছে ব্ল্যাক স্কাপ পেয়েছিল। আজকে যে ব্যাপারটা যে ওর উপর একটা চাপ পড়েছে যে ও হচ্ছে কতটা বেটার করতে পারবে আজকের পারফরমেন্সটা। তো এখন পর্যন্ত আমি যতটুকু দেখেছি আমার কাছে মনে হয়েছে ও খুব মানে ভালোভাবে করছে ওর কাজগুলো। আর একটা হচ্ছে নওশিন, ও হচ্ছে ব্রেডও কখনো করে নাই, বাট আমি ওকে ফুল মেজারমেন্ট সহ ওকে সব কিছু ব্রিফ করে এসেছি।
মাহফুজুর রহমান,
আমার পার্টিসিপেন্ট হচ্ছে 2 জন, নাশিতা আর সাফায়েত অলমোস্ট রান্না হয়ে গেছে। আমি টেস্ট করে দেখে আসছি, একটু সল্টের ব্যালেন্স আমার কাছে কম লেগেছে, বললাম সামান্য একটু দিতে হবে। নাশিতা যেটা স্টাফিং করেছে ওটা অনেক মজা ছিল, কিন্তু ওর টাটশেলটা একটু বাটারি হয়ে গেছে, এই জন্য ক্রাক আসছিল। আমি বলছি সামান্য একটু ময়দা, একটু আইসিং সুগার দিয়ে ওটাকে সুন্দর করে মিশিয়ে আবার তুমি 2-3টা বানিয়ে রাখ।
থ্যাংক ইউ, বেস্ট অফ লাক। দেখা যাক কি হয়। আমার তো মনে হয় যে আজকে সবাই খুব ভালো করবে।
আমি বিলিভ করি তুমি যেহেতু মোলা পছন্দ করো না, আমাদের এখানে যারা পার্টিসিপেন্টস আছে তোমাকে মোলা পছন্দ করিয়ে ছাড়।
তো দেখা যাক কি হয়। আমি ওইটার জন্যই মানে আর থাকতে পারিনি যে আজকেই আমার আসতে হবে।
ম্যাম যখন আসছে আমি চিন্তা করছিলাম যে তারা হুট করে দেখে অনেক সারপ্রাইজড হবে, এবং তাই হয়েছে। যারা রান্না করছিল তারা ম্যামকে দেখে খুবই সারপ্রাইজড হয়ে গিয়েছে।
আমি ওয়েট করতে পারছিলাম না যে কবে আসবো, মানে এত সুন্দর সুন্দর রান্না দেখি এখানে। এবং আজকে যেহেতু চ্যালেঞ্জ দিয়েছি তো ভাবলাম যে আচ্ছা আজকেই চাই সারপ্রাইজটা দিয়ে দিই।
পূর্ণিমাপু সবসময় এই মহামঞ্চে শুধু রহস্য করে, এবং তার রহস্যের পর আসলে যেটা হয় যে আমরা সবাই খুব আনন্দিত হই। আজকে যেমন আপনাকে পেয়ে আনন্দিত হয়েছি, এই যে আশা করিনি যে ওকে চ্যালেঞ্জ দেওয়া হলো, কিন্তু তিনি এসে এখানে বসবেন, রান্না দেখবেন এবং আমাদের সঙ্গে মুলার রেসিপি টেস্ট করবেন।
কেমন লাগলো আজকে রহস্য? তুমি তো শুরু থেকেই জানতে চাচ্ছিলে আরেকটি চেয়ার কেন, কি এত প্রশ্ন করলে হয়? এত সুন্দর সারপ্রাইজকে আমরা পেতাম।
ও থ্যাংক ইউ, আর একবার থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ নিম, তুমি এসেছো, আমরা সবাই খুব খুশি হয়েছি। এবং আমি বিলিভ করি তুমি যেহেতু মোলা পছন্দ করো না, আমাদের এখানে যারা পার্টিসিপেন্টস আছে তোমাকে মোলা পছন্দ করিয়ে ছাড়।
তো দেখা যাক কি হয়। আমি ওইটার জন্যই মানে আর থাকতে পারিনি যে আজকেই আমার আসতে হবে।
মিমাপু, এখানে যারা রয়েছেন তারা সবাই আমাদের বিজ্ঞ বিচারক, আপনি প্রত্যেককে চেনেন। কিন্তু আমার ডান দিকে যারা আছেন আমাদের 5 মেন্টরস, তারা খুবই ট্যালেন্টেড। আমি একটু তাদের সঙ্গে আপনাকে পরিচয় করাতে চাই। আমার ঠিক ডানে রয়েছেন নাদিয়া নাতাশা, তিনি সেরা রাঁধুনি 1427-এর ফার্স্ট রানার আপ। এরপর রয়েছেন সাদিয়া তাহের, তিনি সেরা রাঁধুনি 1487-এর চ্যাম্পিয়ন। ওকে। এরপর রয়েছেন আইরিশ আতিয়ার, তিনি সেরা রাঁধুনি 1429-এর চ্যাম্পিয়ন। এরপর রয়েছেন মাহফুজুর রহমান, তিনি সেরা রাঁধুনি 1424-এর চ্যাম্পিয়ন। এবং তারপর রয়েছেন ফেরদৌস আরা, তিনি সেরা রাঁধুনি 1429-এর সেকেন্ড রানার। ওকে, সো এরা কিন্তু পাকা রাঁধুনি।
থ্যাংক ইউ, খুব ভালো লাগলো আপনাদের সাথে পরিচয় হয়ে।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আর মাত্র 30 মিনিট বাকি আছে। এই 30 মিনিটের মধ্যে আপনাদের প্লেটিং কমপ্লিট করতে হবে, কস্টিং অ্যান্ড কিচেন ক্লিনিং।
আজকে আমাদের মেইন ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্ট ছিল মূলা, 2টা ডিশ বানাতে হবে। আমি একটা সালাদ বানাচ্ছি আর একটা ডেজার্ট আইটেম বানাচ্ছি।
San đi vào hoạt động từ năm 1996. Viết nội dung sau thành một đoạn. Sự từ lối hợp yes. Thế là đơn giản, thế là đơn giản, thế là hả? Một chấm ba. Chấm hai lĩnh vực hoạt động của Masan. Của Masan, ok. Ban đầu từ Nga đến chuyển đến Việt Nam là trụ sở Hồ Chí Minh. Một cái này mang sẵn để mình sản xuất các đặc biệt để mình sản xuất, đặc biệt có sản phẩm nổi tiếng. Trong giai đoạn 2013-2020, Masan mở rộng các khai thác núi pháo và tài chính Techcombank. Hiện nay thì Masan định hướng là Voi Apply. Đấy. Đó. Masan là tập đoàn hàng tiêu dùng này, nông sản này, đó, bán lẻ thương mại điện tử, e-commerce, ok, Bri, nông nghiệp và thực phẩm, Mid Daily. Nó ok. Tắt này đi, ok. OBS, League of Legends. Quên á. Masan History gì nữa, chuẩn dead là không bốt khỏe, nhà nó bắn 2 cái chết có phải vui không? Mày mày chết chưa? Chết rồi. Nhót đi. Kinh bút. Tí thay được nha. Là mãi lấy đấy dù em yêu một ai. Mang bánh em bú làm méo. Bánh chua, bánh sinh nhật cho con gì nữa méo, bú lốt đi, đã chít lốt rồi. Ăn này cái dậy làm việc nhà cái cho nó tiêu. Cứ đang anh sắp xong rồi, đang 2 cái nữa vừa tầm anh xong rồi, đứng dậy luôn. Bẹp hurt là được. Sở cheat win 12 con nữa à, nhiều tê, đông như con nguyên vậy. Đúng cứ như con nguyên ấy. Phút 25 con. Nào xuống đây hết. Ok. Ui dồi ôi. Chết chưa? Nhót chưa? Một cái đắc tiêu cờ lô à. Yêu một ai. Hai cái đắc to cờ liều. Đắc tiêu cờ lô à. 1 phút nữa. Challenger tier rank hả? Có score. Rồi, GG.